In the bustling schoolyard, Robbie juggles a soccer ball, his movements fluid and captivating as he commands the ball with ease. Other kids steal glances, their faces a mixture of awe and envy, drawn in by Robbie's effortless skill. Robbie smiles, basking in the admiration, yet a subtle shadow of unease flickers across his features. Despite his outward confidence, a hint of internal conflict betrays Robbie's otherwise carefree demeanor. He continues to juggle, the rhythmic thud of the ball a mask for the uncertainty brewing beneath the surface. Robbie's eyes widen, fixated on the pop quiz before him. A slow, triumphant smile spreads across his face, chasing away the initial shock. He aced it! A surge of unexpected joy makes his heart leap. The light in his eyes dims as fleeting joy fades. A familiar wave of panic washes over him, a dark cloud dimming his face. His smile vanishes, replaced by a mask of anxiety. In the dark, Robbie's eyes are wide, staring into the abyss above, sleep an elusive dream. He tosses and turns, a restless sea of limbs and unspoken fears in the quiet bedroom. The darkness flickers with vivid replays of past failures, each mistake a haunting specter. Memories of past mistakes loom like shadows. Robbie's mind replays each failure. Sunlight floods the classroom, illuminating swirling dust as Robbie frantically searches through his backpack. A wave of horror washes over Robbie's face as the realization dawns. At her desk, the teacher watches Robbie's distress with a weary, knowing gaze. The neatly stacked papers on her desk stand in stark contrast to Robbie's growing panic. Under the harsh sun, Robbie's pass veers off course, a wasted chance under the relentless heat. The opposing team seizes the moment, their decisive strike slicing through the air, sealing the game. The ball hits the back of the net, echoing Robbie's misplay. Robbie shrugs, feigning indifference, as if the game's outcome holds no weight. A nonchalant expression masks what lies beneath, a subtle hint of something more. The coach watches, his brow furrowed, his gaze piercing through Robbie's carefully constructed facade. Warm light spills across the kitchen table where Robbie's parents sit, their hushed tones heavy with worry. "I just don't understand it," Mother says, her voice laced with concern. "He's so bright, but he just won't apply himself." Father counters, "It's more than that, Martha. It's the attitude, the constant backtalking." Unseen, Robbie clenches his fists, the sting of misunderstood echoing in his mind as he listens from the shadows. Robbie lies in bed, eyes wide, fixed on the ceiling, lost in thought. His gaze darts nervously, searching the shadows, as if expecting a threat. Imagining an invisible tripwire across his life, ready to snap, shadows lengthen, twisting into menacing shapes, fueling his fear. Silence amplifies the sound of his heartbeat, a drumbeat of impending doom. Robbie's hand trembles as he receives his graded test, the paper a stark white against his anxious fingers. His eyes widen, fixated on the unexpected grade. A smile slowly blossoms, chasing away shadows. The smile deepens, a silent cheer escaping his lips. He freezes, bracing himself against the anticipated sting of self-doubt. In the dim glow of his bedroom, Robbie stares blankly at his unfinished homework, a storm brewing within. The weight of expectation crushes him as he contemplates the looming specter of potential failure. A dark impulse takes root, whispering promises of escape from the torment of academic pressure. He yields to the self-destructive urge, a quiet rebellion against the demands placed upon him. His eyes reflect a mix of defiance and resignation as he embraces the path of self-sabotage. The homework remains untouched, a silent testament to the battle fought and lost within Robbie's mind. Amidst the lively schoolyard, Robbie sits isolated on a bench, lost in thought, his sneaker idly kicking at the dirt. A sudden stillness washes over him as his foot stops its restless motion. His eyes widen slightly, a quiet epiphany beginning to dawn in their depths. A painful realization etches itself across his face, a mixture of understanding and regret. He murmurs almost to himself, a confession whispered into the empty air. I am sabotaging myself because I care too much, he admits, the weight of the words settling heavily. Bathed in the bedside lamp's soft glow, Robbie sits heavily on the edge of his bed, a figure consumed by inner turmoil. His head is buried in his hands, a silent gesture of desperation and confusion. Worry etches deep lines into Robbie's face, a stark map of his internal struggle. He wrestles with unspoken fears, a silent battle raging within the confines of his mind. The weight of his thoughts presses down, an invisible burden shaping his posture. The room is filled with unspoken tension, the air thick with Robbie's silent scream. In class, Robbie sits tense, his gaze flicking between the teacher and book, an answer bubbling in his mind. Anxiety twists his stomach, a silent battle against the fear of failure. His hand trembles, hovering above the desk, a visible sign of his internal struggle. Will he risk it all and speak, or will his fears hold him back in deafening silence? Under the blazing sun, Robbie stands on the vibrant green soccer field, sweat glistening, a picture of youthful struggle. His worn cleats bear the weight of a heavy decision as he contemplates quitting, his inner turmoil etched on his face. Robbie clenches his fists, a deep breath fueling his resolve against the urge to surrender, battling his doubts. Determination hardens his features, a silent vow to persevere, bracing himself to face the challenges head-on. Robbie sits hunched over his desk, a dim light illuminating scattered papers and textbooks. His pen hovers over the last problem, a furrow in his brow, showing deep concentration. With a final stroke, he completes the homework, a visible weight lifting from his shoulders. A smile slowly spreads across Robbie's face, a mixture of relief and satisfaction evident in his eyes. He leans back in his chair, the quiet victory of finishing his work washing over him in the stillness of the night. Sunlight floods the classroom, motes of dust swirling in golden rays as Robbie stares at the test before him. A small, rare smile graces his lips, a moment of pure, unfamiliar pride washing over him. Usually, anxiety would follow, but today, a sense of calm settles over him. For the first time, Robbie simply feels good, basking in the unusual sensation. Under the bright day, Robbie begins to engage, his initial apprehension fading into curiosity. He shares a laugh with a classmate, a small gesture of connection blooming in the schoolyard. Robbie finds common ground as they discuss shared interests, his eyes sparkling with newfound enthusiasm. The schoolyard buzzes around them, a backdrop to Robbie's growing sense of belonging. He exchanges stories, his voice gaining confidence, and a genuine smile lights up his face. In the dim light of his room, Robbie sits on the bed's edge, long shadows dancing around him. A quiet sense of accomplishment washes over Robbie as he reflects on his journey. The realization dawns. He is capable of more than he ever imagined. A newfound confidence flickers in Robbie's eyes, illuminating his shadowed face. Robbie's silhouette against the wall embodies both introspection and burgeoning self-belief. Sunlight floods the classroom, highlighting dust motes as Robbie nervously adjusts his glasses, papers clutched tight. His knuckles are white as he grips the papers, a visible sign of his mounting anxiety. He inhales deeply, a shaky breath against the storm of butterflies in his stomach. With a determined effort, he begins his walk to the front of the class, each step measured. The weight of the moment settles upon him as the eyes of his classmates turn towards him. Robbie, a blur of motion, weaves through defenders on the sun-drenched soccer field, his agility mesmerizing. With a mighty kick, Robbie sends the ball soaring in a perfect arc against the clear blue sky. The goalie leaps, a desperate attempt, but the ball hurtles past, unstoppable. The net bulges as the ball slams into it, a game-winning goal. The crowd roars, a wave of sound as Robbie's teammates engulf him in a celebratory frenzy. Warm light bathes Robbie's living room, casting a soft glow on his parents. A palpable sense of pride hangs in the air as they gaze at their son. Robbie's parents lean forward, their expressions filled with hope and admiration. "We've noticed a real change in you, Robbie," they say, their voices laced with affection. "Your attitude and work ethic have really improved," they add, reinforcing their heartfelt sentiment. Dim light paints Robbie's cluttered room in long shadows as he sits on the bed's edge, lost in thought. A familiar urge rises within him, the whispering doubts threatening to consume him once more. His hands clench into fists, a silent battle against the self-sabotaging impulses raging inside. Determination flares in his eyes, a fierce resolve solidifying his will. "I refuse to let them win." Sunlight floods the classroom, illuminating swirling dust motes as Robbie leans in, brow furrowed in concentration. He points to a complex diagram, his gesture precise and confident. Robbie explains the concept, his voice now clear and steady, commanding the attention of his peers. A newfound assurance radiates from him as he masters the intricate details. The schoolyard buzzes with youthful energy, a symphony of laughter and shouts under the bright sun. Amidst the chaos, a small figure is cornered, fear etched on their face as tormentors close in. Robbie steps forward, his gaze unwavering, a silent promise of protection in his eyes. He stands tall, a beacon of courage against the backdrop of youthful cruelty. His presence radiates empathy, a shield against the storm of torment. The schoolyard watches, holding its breath as Robbie prepares to stand for justice. Robbie sits at his desk, bathed in soft light, a notebook his canvas for dreams and plans. A slight smile graces his lips, a reflection of the calm determination settling in his soul. He sets realistic goals, each word a step forward, embracing progress over perfection. The pen dances across the page, charting a course towards a future he's ready to build. Sunlight floods the bustling classroom as Robbie hunches over his desk, brow furrowed in concentration. His teacher points to a section of Robbie's work, pen in hand, guiding him through the problem. Robbie listens attentively, his expression thoughtful as he absorbs the teacher's guidance. A nod of understanding crosses Robbie's face, signaling a breakthrough in his learning. Under the bright sun, Robbie stands on the soccer field, the vast green stretching before him. Memories of past errors flash through his mind, each a sting of regret and a spark of resolve. He adjusts his stance, focusing all his energy, and the ball awaits his command. With a precise kick, the ball soars, a testament to his growing skill and determination. Each movement is sharper, each shot more accurate, pushing past previous limits. Robbie transforms into a more resilient and skilled player, ready to face any challenge. In the dim light of his bedroom, Robbie sits on a cushion, a young man besieged by inner turmoil. His eyes are closed, his hands resting gently as he battles the storm of anxiety within. A guided meditation app whispers from his phone, a soothing voice in the quiet room. He breathes deeply, seeking solace from the whirlwind of self-doubt consuming him. The soft glow of the lamp casts long shadows, mirroring the darkness he strives to overcome. Sunlight bathes the bustling classroom, illuminating eager faces and sparking intellect. Among his peers, Robbie sits attentively, his eyes reflecting the lively discussion. A thoughtful expression dawns on Robbie's face as he formulates his contribution. With a surge of eagerness, Robbie raises his hand, ready to engage. His poised gesture hints at the insightful perspective he is about to share. Under the bright sun, Robbie is laughing, his joy amplified by the circle of friends surrounding him. Playful shoves and radiant smiles abound as the group shares a moment of lighthearted connection. The air buzzes with camaraderie, a palpable sense of belonging weaving through the schoolyard. Robbie finds himself genuinely connecting, his laughter echoing with newfound confidence. A solid support system begins to form, a foundation for personal growth and shared experiences. The schoolyard transforms into a space of joy, friendship, and the blossoming of genuine bonds. Warm lamplight bathes the cozy living room, casting a soft glow on familiar faces. Robbie sits among his parents, his earnest expression reflecting the depth of his shared experiences. His hands move expressively, painting vivid pictures with each gesture, conveying stories untold. A palpable sense of connection fills the room, binding Robbie and his parents in a shared narrative. The scene radiates intimacy and heartfelt sharing under the gentle watch of the warm lamplight. Sunlight fills the classroom, illuminating dust motes as Robbie focuses, a determined glint in his eyes. A complex equation looms on the blackboard, a daunting challenge for most, yet Robbie seems invigorated. He leans forward, studying the equation, not as an obstacle, but as an opportunity. A faint smile plays on his lips, hinting at the satisfaction he finds in unraveling the mysteries before him. Under the vibrant sun, Robbie raises his arms in victory, a triumphant grin lighting up his face. Cheers erupt from his teammates, their joyful voices resonating across the expansive soccer field. The scoreboard shines, a bold testament to their hard-earned triumph and unbreakable spirit. A wave of pride washes over them, celebrating their collaboration and teamwork. In the quiet of his room, a desk lamp casts a gentle glow on Robbie, lost in thought. His brow furrowed in concentration. He hunches over a worn journal, pen in hand. The tip of his pen dances across the paper, each stroke deliberate and precise. Words flow from his mind to the page, meticulously documenting his journey. The room is silent, save for the soft scratching of his pen. His journal becomes a vessel for his memories, a testament to his experiences. Sunlight floods the classroom as Robbie stands at the front, his bright eyes reflecting confidence and inspiring his classmates. A mix of curiosity and admiration fills the room as his classmates watch, captivated by Robbie's infectious energy. Robbie's words ignite a spark, a newfound determination spreading among the students to face their hurdles. The classroom crackles with positive energy as students engage, inspired by Robbie's example. Bathed in sunlight, the schoolyard echoes with children's laughter, a symphony of youthful joy filling the air. Amidst the lively scene, Robbie kneels, a beacon of enthusiasm surrounded by a rapt audience of younger students. Robbie gestures emphatically, his face alight with passion as he captivates the children with his animated storytelling. The younger students gaze up at Robbie, their eyes wide with admiration, completely absorbed in his every word. A palpable sense of wonder and inspiration fills the schoolyard as Robbie shares his knowledge. The scene radiates warmth and camaraderie, a testament to the power of mentorship and shared enthusiasm. Soft light bathes Robbie's living room, casting a warm glow on the faces of his loved ones. Robbie is surrounded by family and friends, their presence a comforting embrace in the gentle light. A palpable sense of warmth and deep gratitude fills the air, binding everyone in a shared moment. Robbie looks at each of them, his eyes reflecting the depth of his emotion. "I just wanted to say, thank you," Robbie begins, his voice thick with emotion. "All of you, for everything," he finishes, his gratitude echoing in the quiet room. Sunlight floods the classroom, illuminating dust motes as Robbie sits amidst scattered papers. A recent test, a silent testament. A sigh escapes him, disappointment flickering across his young face before determination reclaims his bright eyes. Gathering his materials, Robbie begins to review the test, a slight smile hinting at newfound understanding. The classroom transforms into a space of quiet resolve as Robbie embraces learning from his mistakes. Under the sun, Robbie dribbles, his face set with determination, sweat painting streaks of light across his brow. His eyes dart, a silent language understood by his teammates as they anticipate his every move on the vibrant green field. Robbie's foot dances over the ball, each touch a testament to years of practice, skill, and raw determination. The other players respond with precision, their movements mirroring his, a symphony of athletic grace and silent understanding. He plays with fairness, a true leader, his ethics as sharp as his skills. Nods of respect from other players acknowledge not just his skill, but his leadership. In the dim sanctuary of his room, Robbie sits on the bed's edge, eyes shut tight, lost in the labyrinth of his mind. His face, a canvas of intense focus, hints at the silent battles and soaring dreams within. Behind his eyelids, a vibrant montage of future triumphs unfolds. A personal epic only he can witness. A soft smile graces his lips, a subtle beacon of the unwavering self-belief that fuels his soul. In this quiet affirmation, Robbie steels himself, ready to carve his destiny from the world's unyielding stone. The bedside lamp casts a gentle halo, illuminating a young man poised on the brink of his potential. Sunlight floods the classroom, illuminating dust motes, as Robbie sits surrounded by textbooks, a picture of youthful ambition. He flips through the pages with unwavering focus, his brow furrowed in concentration. Occasionally, he pauses, his pen scratching against the paper as he captures key insights in his worn notebook. A tangible sense of determination emanates from him as he eagerly absorbs the knowledge. Bathed in sunlight, Robbie stands tall in the schoolyard, his bright smile radiating pure accomplishment. A gentle breeze whispers through the leaves, carrying the scent of summer and youthful dreams. His eyes sparkle with pride. He reflects on the journey. A profound understanding dawns on Robbie, revealing the value of hard work and perseverance. The schoolyard buzzes with the quiet hum of success. Inside Robbie's room, books and notes create a fortress around his desk, a testament to his focused ambition. Robbie nods, a spark of resolve igniting in his eyes, reflecting the depth of his determination. He cultivates a growth mindset, embracing the belief that his abilities are not fixed, but boundless. The room glows with the quiet intensity of a young mind pushing its limits, ready to redefine what's possible. Sunlight floods the classroom, illuminating dust motes as Robbie sits at his desk, a picture of teenage hesitancy. He stares intently at a blank sheet of paper, a pen gripped tightly in his hand. A subtle flicker of determination sparks in Robbie's eyes, a quiet promise of action. The sunlight emphasizes the tension, highlighting Robbie's struggle and inner resolve. Under the sun, Robbie leads soccer practice, his energy igniting the field with each purposeful stride and encouraging word. He shares tactical wisdom, his teammates absorbing every detail to refine their skills. Inspired, the team's efforts intensify, their movements becoming more precise under Robbie's supportive gaze. Robbie's leadership is a beacon, drawing out untapped potential and driving the team to exceed their limits. In the dim sanctuary of his room, Robbie sits, a silhouette against the soft light, seeking solace within. Eyes closed, brow furrowed, he delves into the practice of self-compassion, a gentle warrior facing his inner battles. He focuses, trying to embrace kindness and understanding in the silent theater of his mind. A faint smile flickers across his lips as he battles to still his thoughts. He breathes deeply, attempting to forgive himself for his past mistakes and shortcomings. A single tear escapes, a testament to the pain he acknowledges and the self-love he seeks. Sunlight floods the classroom, illuminating dust motes in the air, each a tiny dancer in Robbie's world. Robbie sits at his desk, bathed in light, a thoughtful expression transforming his young face. A subtle shift occurs as Robbie straightens his shoulders, a gesture of newfound resolve. Confidence begins to radiate from Robbie, a quiet strength blossoming within the classroom. The sunlight seems to intensify, mirroring the inner light now shining brightly within Robbie. He is ready. Under a bright schoolyard sky, Robbie stands tall, his presence commanding attention amidst the youthful energy. His voice, strong and clear, cuts through the ambient noise, resonating with unwavering conviction. He passionately advocates for positive change, his words painting a vivid picture of a better community. The crowd listens intently, their faces reflecting a mix of hope and inspiration as Robbie speaks. His message ripples through the schoolyard, igniting a spark of change in the hearts and minds of his peers. Bathed in lamplight, Robbie sits at his desk, a pool of concentration in the quiet night. He closes his laptop, the click echoing in the silent room, a symbol of closure and focus. A determined look hardens his features, a silent vow to the goals ahead. With a deliberate gesture, He sets his phone to do not disturb. The simple act signifies a firm boundary, a shield against distractions. He is guarding his time, protecting his energy, ready to conquer his ambitions. Sunlight floods the classroom, illuminating the eager faces of students. Dust motes dance in the sunbeams, a silent ballet in the bright air. Robbie sits with rapt attention, his eyes fixed on the speaker. His face mirrors a thirst for knowledge, each word absorbed with intense focus. A subtle nod underscores his understanding, a spark of inspiration ignited. In the tranquil classroom, Robbie's mind is a beacon of curiosity. Under the open sky, the soccer field buzzes with energy as Robbie orchestrates a play, his focus absolute. He darts across the field, a beacon of determination, weaving through opponents with practiced ease. With a sharp call, Robbie signals his teammate, their eyes meeting in a brief, intense exchange of strategy. The ball soars through the air, a perfect arc of collaboration, landing precisely where it needs to be. Teammates converge, a united front, celebrating their collective effort with triumphant shouts and high fives. Soft light bathes Robbie's room, casting shadows from the desk lamp onto scattered textbooks. Robbie sits at his desk, a wide smile spreading across his face. He leans back in his chair, a wave of accomplishment washing over him. The soft glow illuminates the satisfaction in Robbie's eyes. He nods to himself, acknowledging the progress he has made. A quiet sense of pride fills the room as Robbie savors his success. Sunlight paints the classroom as Robbie sits amidst textbooks, a sanctuary of learning, bathed in gentle light. Dust motes dance in the sunbeams, mirroring the whirlwind of thoughts swirling in Robbie's focused mind. His brow furrows in concentration, a testament to his relentless pursuit of knowledge. A faint smile graces his lips, revealing a passion for continuous growth and lifelong learning. Sunlight drenches the schoolyard, illuminating Robbie as he stands, a vibrant figure amidst a sea of faces. His infectious enthusiasm radiates, a beacon drawing the students closer, their eyes reflecting his passionate conviction. Robbie's words ignite a spark, a newfound courage flickering in the hearts of his listeners. Doubts and fears, once insurmountable obstacles, begin to crumble under the weight of Robbie's unwavering belief. A collective spirit awakens, fueled by the promise of dreams within reach. The schoolyard transforms into a stage for ambition, each student poised to chase their destiny. Lamplight bathes Robbie's room, a gentle smile on his lips, surrounded by simple comforts. A quiet moment washes over him, a recognition of the advantages he has been afforded. Robbie reflects on his life, a testament to a world of opportunity. "I am grateful for the opportunities I have been given," Robbie says softly. Sunlight floods the bustling classroom, illuminating desks and eager faces as students bustle. Amidst the lively classroom, Robbie sits quietly, a thoughtful expression etched on his young face. His brow furrows as he grapples with a moral dilemma, the weight of the decision evident. Robbie contemplates the best course of action, his mind racing with possibilities and consequences. A spark of resolve ignites within him as he chooses a path aligned with his values. Robbie's integrity shines through as he demonstrates ethics, making a choice that defines his character. Under the sun, Robbie sprints across the vibrant green soccer field, sweat glistening, his determination unwavering. He stumbles, a near fall, yet recovers with fierce resolve, his eyes locked on the distant goal. Exhaustion etches deep lines on his face, a stark testament to the grueling effort. He pushes forward, fueled by resilience, a silent vow to conquer the field and his own limits. The dim room is lit softly as Robbie sits on the bed's edge, his figure hunched, shadowed by the bedside lamp. He lifts his head, a dawning understanding in his eyes, reflecting on a profound personal journey. "I understand now," Robbie whispers, his voice filled with newfound clarity. "It's all about growing, about truly knowing myself," he concludes, a sense of peace washing over him. Sunlight floods the classroom, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air, creating a magical, learning atmosphere. Robbie sits attentively among his classmates, his face lit by a genuine warm smile. His eyes sparkle with curiosity, reflecting a deep respect for his classmates and their shared space. He actively listens, absorbing every word with an open heart and mind. Robbie's posture exudes inclusivity, valuing the diverse perspectives enriching the classroom. He embraces the unique experiences of others, fostering an environment of mutual understanding and growth. Sunlight warms the schoolyard as Robbie navigates through the bustling crowd, a beacon of quiet strength and purpose. A reassuring hand on a shoulder, a shared laugh, small acts ripple outwards, changing the schoolyard's atmosphere. He offers a word of encouragement, his presence weaving a sense of unity and support among the students. The air crackles with newfound positivity, a palpable shift in the schoolyard's dynamic. Robbie's influence transforms the scene, fostering an environment of camaraderie and mutual upliftment. In the quiet of his room, Robbie sits under the soft lamplight, determination etched on his young face. His eyes close, and a montage of future triumphs unfolds in his mind, a radiant vision of success and joy. He envisions a promotion, a happy family, and a life brimming with purpose, each image fueling his resolve. With a clenched fist, he makes a silent vow. Unwavering dedication is his path forward. Sunlight floods the classroom as Robbie stands at the whiteboard, marker poised, ready to unlock the secrets of the equation. Dust motes dance in the golden rays, illuminating the expectant faces of his classmates. Robbie's voice resonates with enthusiasm, his passion for learning igniting the room. He confidently explains each step, his gestures precise, and his understanding profound. The students watch, their expressions a mixture of curiosity and respect, captivated by Robbie's energy. Robbie commands the space with his knowledge, a beacon of leadership and intellect in the classroom. Under the open sky, Robbie moves with practiced grace, the ball a mere extension of his intent on the vibrant soccer field. He navigates the field with fluid steps, a dance between rivals, his focus sharp yet fair. Closing in on the goal, the chance to score glitters, yet he sees beyond the immediate victory. In a swift, selfless move, he passes, placing team glory above personal fame with decisive action. His decision echoes through the field, a testament to sportsmanship guiding the game's flow. Respect paints every action, fair play etched in his choices, integrity shining brighter than goals. Robbie stretches, a silhouette against the soft lamplight, his face serene in the quiet of his bedroom. He closes his eyes, inhaling deeply, a moment of peace before the night's reflections. Reaching for his worn journal, he prepares to capture the essence of his thoughts. His pen glides across the pages, emotions transforming into ink under the gentle light. The calming lavender scent from the diffuser fills the air, enhancing the tranquil mood. In the stillness, Robbie's world is one of introspection and quiet expression. Sunlight floods the classroom, motes of dust swirling in the golden rays. Robbie, eyes bright and smile eager, is lost in his work, surrounded by papers. He leans in, brow furrowed, sketching with furious energy in his notebook. A half-finished sculpture of recycled materials stands as a testament to his creativity. His world brims with imagination, each idea explored with boundless enthusiasm. Innovation sparks in his eyes as he crafts his vision. Sunlight floods the schoolyard as Robbie stands, a beacon of passion amidst the students. His words ignite a spark, their eyes widening with newfound hope and determination. Robbie's encouraging gestures fuel their spirits, transforming hesitation into resolve. The students stand taller, their faces radiant, ready to confront any challenge with unwavering confidence. A warm, inviting glow bathes Robbie's house, filling every corner with a sense of home and heartfelt camaraderie. Robbie stands, his gentle smile radiating warmth as he surveys the faces of his cherished friends and family. Gratitude shines in his eyes, reflecting the deep connection and shared moments that bind them together. Robbie's voice fills the room with heartfelt sincerity, his words carefully chosen to convey his profound thankfulness. "I just wanted to express my sincere appreciation to all of you," Robbie says, his voice thick with emotion. Sunlight floods the classroom, illuminating Robbie, a bright student focused intently on a complex equation on the whiteboard. Lost in thought, he taps his pen against his chin, a furrow in his brow showing his deep concentration. Robbie begins to write, his pen dancing across the paper as he methodically breaks down the equation. A confident smile spreads across his face as he triumphantly arrives at the solution, a moment of pure joy. Under the vast sky, Robbie's intense focus pierces through the air as he dribbles, sweat glistening, his eyes locked on the distant goal. Robbie weaves through defenders, a dance of agility and determination, each step echoing the crowd's rising roar. A near stumble tests his resolve, but with unwavering grit, he recovers, the ball glued to his feet once more. Fueled by the crowd's energy, Robbie's drive intensifies, each movement a testament to his burning desire to conquer. In the dim light of his Spartan bedroom, Robbie sits on the edge of his bed, lost in contemplation. He reflects on his journey, the stumbles overcome, a quiet understanding dawning. The importance of looking inward begins to resonate within him, a newfound clarity. A resolve to constantly strive for better flickers in his eyes, lighting his face with purpose. Sunlight floods the classroom, turning dust motes into tiny stars as Robbie sits among his classmates. He leans forward, his face alight with enthusiasm, completely engrossed in the collaborative task. A genuine smile plays on Robbie's lips as he offers a suggestion, his eyes sparkling with interest. Robbie's encouragement fills the room, his positive energy infectious among his peers. Lost in the moment, Robbie is a beacon of focus, radiating warmth and engagement. Bathed in sunlight, Robbie stands tall on a crate, his voice ringing with youthful passion across the bustling schoolyard. Hand-painted slogans adorn the makeshift platform, symbols of change and youthful idealism. Students gather, their faces upturned, captivated by Robbie's fervent speech. Banners flutter in the gentle breeze, each carrying a message of social justice and collective hope. Robbie's words ignite a spark, fostering a sense of responsibility and shared purpose among his peers. Dim light paints Robbie's room with long shadows, his determined gaze fixed on a vision board, brimming with ambitious goals. Robbie's mind conjures a vivid montage of future triumphs, each image fueling his unwavering resolve. He seizes a pen, the room's silence amplifying the weight of his commitment. With bold strokes, Robbie etches his dreams onto paper, each word a testament to his burning ambition. The vision board seems to pulse with reflected hope as Robbie solidifies his dedication, one word at a time. Sunlight floods the classroom as Robbie stands at the front, his voice resonating with confidence and determination. His words carry the weight of conviction, his actions demonstrating true leadership before his classmates. Students watch, curiosity turning to admiration as Robbie's integrity shines. Inspired, they start to emulate Robbie's behavior, a silent promise of integrity spreading through the room. Robbie sprints, a blur of motion and flushed determination, across the vibrant green soccer field. A triumphant strike, Robbie scores, his face now lit with pure, unadulterated joy as he celebrates. The opposing team scores. Robbie rallies his teammates with encouraging words, a true sportsman. Game's end finds Robbie shaking hands, win or lose, showing respect and grace to his opponents. In his room, Robbie smiles, a genuine, unburdened expression lighting his face, free from the constraints that once held him. He embraces his potential, a profound shift marking the end of his struggles. His eyes shine with anticipation, reflecting newfound hope and excitement for the future. A sense of liberation washes over him as he looks forward with genuine optimism.